morning, this is Jim, 5714 Collector, bringing you another video. I thought I would do something a little different this morning. I've been thinking about doing this video for some time. I'm not going to show any baseball cards today. We're going to show Baseball Cards Magazine. My friend Keith from Lonely Basement Baseball Cards has featured a couple of these on his channel. I believe I've shown one on my channel before. But as far as I know, nobody else has shown these. As far as I can remember, and I've watched quite a few videos on YouTube over the last 2 years, I guess. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do something a little different. And this was one of my all-time favorite magazines. I've got quite a few in my collection. I've collected Street and Smith baseball yearbooks. I have some Oriole yearbooks and some World Series programs and various other magazines in my collection. But I thought this morning we'll show some of the Baseball Cards magazine. This is the very first issue, Volume 1, Number 1, Spring of 1981. And I hope this shows up good. And of course you can see Mantle there on the top, Willie Mays, Babe Ruth, Dave Winfield, and Honus Wagner. And this is kind of cool. Now what I've done is all these are in plastic, and they got the cardboard backing. So this one here talks about the rare Wagner tobacco card, $17,500 value. So that's kind of cool. And also have the 52 Mantle. And I think Keith has shown this issue. Look at that price. That's pretty cool, right? $1,100. So think about that. So this is back in 1981. Pretty cool magazine. I think I have two of these, but I'd have to go back and look. So I thought I would show that one to start with. Then we have number 2. This is Volume 1, Number 2. And so that's what these look like. So if you're interested in collecting these or finding these on eBay, you can find them. I think I did not really count. I have like the first 80 of these. And I just went through my box this morning and grabbed some of them. I didn't want to go through all these because it would take some time, but I want to show some of the significant covers. So again, you can see how this is done. And 2 cents today, $2 tomorrow, how to pick future rarities, the greatest hobby challenge, tobacco cards of the early 20th century, and a 56 Mantle worth up to $60. So that's kind of cool. And I go through these once in a while and look through them, and they got some great articles. So if something you're interested in maybe adding to your collection, this is something to think about. Here's Volume 2, Number 1, Spring of 1982. This was $2.25 on the newsstand. They got early candy cards, why they're underpriced. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Got Yastrzemski. Got Ernie Banks. Yeah, so it's got all kinds of cool cards here. 57 Topps. Got an 81 Fleer down there. Got some tobacco cards on the cover. So, and if this video wouldn't go so long, I would probably open some of these up just to show you. Here's something cool. Let me show you something here. So this is Volume 2, Number 2. So this is a cool cover. I'm going to show you something here. The Reggie Jackson postcard. I know Dan from Vintage PC, he picked that postcard up. Let me show you something that's cool. I have mine for sale. I've got the postcard too. So there it is. There's the postcard. So I might sell this. I might not. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to do a card show in the fall. But that's kind of cool. There's the postcard, and it's blank backed. So there you go. Thought that was kind of cool. So just want to show that. Yeah, it's got the Jimmy Brown rookie, got the Mantle Aaron, got the Superstars, got a Ruth, and all that. So pretty neat stuff. So here's one here I thought was kind of cool. It's the 86th annual Baseball Cards Price Guide. Got the King of Cards, got the Wagner up here, 25,000, got a 65 Rose, got a Ruth Gowdy, the Mantle, the Dwight Gooden 84 Fleer update. So, and I can't remember if there was cards in these or not. I don't remember. They put cards in a lot of these. And here's one that I know Keith will love. I don't know if he has this, but Keith, if you do, it's pretty cool to have this one. It's the April 87 Baseball Cards Magazine, the Mattingly issue, I call it. Mattingly on the front, Donnie Baseball. I know Keith and a lot of other people are big Don Mattingly fans, and there's the beautiful 84 Don Mattingly card. So that's kind of cool. This one here has first time ever oddball checklists, marbles, RC cans, 7-Eleven cups, OPC, minor leagues, test issues from Topps, and much, much more. So that's kind of neat. We got the Mantle issue, December of '88, free inside, and I have the cards inside still. Got a 51 Bowman, a 52 Topps, and a 52 Bowman. So that's kind of neat. So, and I can open this up, I guess, and show you guys. I'll show you the inside. See if I can get it out of here. I tape these down, but we can take it out and see if the cards are in there. See if I'm right. Because I have 2 issues of this too, I think. Yeah, there's the cards right there. So there they are. You can see the Topps and Bowman cards there. That's kind of cool. Got a big article about Mickey Mantle, talking baseball with the Mick. I think it was all Mantle. Yeah, they had a bunch of features and featurettes. So there they are on that side. You can see that. So that's kind of cool. And so everybody sees Larry Fritz Cards has the advertising on the back. So that's kind of neat. So let me put that back in here. I figured it'll take a couple minutes and just show you guys. Again, if you're a Mantle guy, and there's a lot of them I know, you're going to have that one, right? So here we have the April of '89, a complete Mattingly checklist and price guide. 6 free cards inside: Sabo, Gaetti, Boggs, Modeler, Schmidt, and Lansford. So talk about the top 100 rookies. So that's kind of cool. Donnie Baseball. So pretty awesome stuff there. But the Mattingly checklist would be kind of neat to have. Then we have the first Griffey issue on the cover. And I'll show you guys that. That's kind of cool. So check this out. There's Ken Griffey Jr.'s first baseball cards magazine's issue. 20, maybe 30 bucks on eBay. If you find one, something like that. But it's kind of cool that you... And now what's funny, says we rate baseball videos. How to buy 80s hot stars for pennies today. And then minor league cards they talk about too. So that's kind of neat. So, and I have to look up the issue numbers. Because like I said, I think I have like the first 80. Then they did a special issue in February of 1990. Got the best bargains, what to save, what to sell, top rookies for the 90s. And how Don Mattingly saved the card market. February of 1990. So there's Donnie Baseball again. So Keith, you're going to have this one. Let me know if you have it. I'll be curious. You'll have to show it on your channel. So that's pretty cool. Mr. Mattingly there. So now we went through, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this guy out. I'm going to see what issue number Nolan Ryan finally shows up on the cover of this. Yeah, issue number 60. Here's Nolan Ryan on the cover. So it took 59 issues to finally get Nolan Ryan on the cover of this magazine. So what happened here, this is August of 90, okay? Of course, he signed with the Rangers in December of '88. Now, why he wasn't on the cover in '89, I don't know. He probably should have been, especially later in the year when he broke the 5,000 strikeout mark. And let's see, there's the Ryan card in there too. There it is. So that's kind of cool. So they talk about Nolan Ryan and all that. So there's an article in here about Nolan. There's an interview, there's free cards, and a complete Ryan checklist. So Brent Richards, baseball cards. Brent, if you're watching, here's another one for you. You might want to look at this on eBay. And also Russ from Collecting Nolan. You guys both might want to pick this up. I might have 2 copies of this. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Because I've got so many Ryan magazines sitting down here. I'll go through them one day. We'll see if we can do that. Here's another one with Mattingly on the cover, October of '91 with Todd Van Poppel. That's a cool picture there too. So, and this one's talking about another Mattingly interview, a checklist, free 52 and 66 Topps Mattingly replica cards. So that's kind of neat. Again, if you're a collector, single guy, however you want to word that, you collect Nolan like I do, or you collect certain players, you might want to start collecting these too. Put these in your collection. So just something to think about. Here is, let's see, this is February of '93, another Griffey. Got some replica cards in this. At this point, it was $3.50 on the newsstand. So there you go, Baseball Cards Magazine. So pretty awesome stuff. I've got one more I'm going to show you guys this morning. I've got a whole box of these. We could go through all of them. If you're interested in seeing all the covers, I can do that. I can show you like the first, I think it's 80. I'll have to count them. But let me know in the comments if you want to see all the covers. I've got, like I said, about 80 of these. So this one's pretty cool. They picked their favorite cards, packs, sets, stars, shows, all kinds of cool stuff. So one more, and this, now they changed their name. This is April of 1999. It's called Sports Cards, so it's kind of cool. So it's got Nolan Ryan in a little picture here. Mike Bibby, I remember him. And of course, the great Michael Jordan. So that's pretty awesome too. And it's got some cards inside. I don't know if it tells you what they have, so we won't try to find those this morning. But again, being a Nolan Ryan collector, I've got this in my collection. Don't know how many people collect these or anything like that, but if you do, please leave me a comment and let me know if you collect them. Do you buy them off eBay? How do you purchase them? Like I said, I've had these for a long time. Bought them off the newsstand, and really, I took some cards out of some of them, and then I bought like 2 issues. So I have a couple doubles of some of these, but not many. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I thought it would be fun to show some of the Baseball Cards magazines because I think it's probably the coolest publication that's ever come out. I certainly love it. So anyway, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and let me know if you collect these or if you have some in your collection. I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.